everyone, how's it going? This is Daniel Francis, and I'm with a awesome friend of mine, a client of mine who I've been working with for about 8.5 months, Mr. Harpal. Two Canadians over here, and Harpal came to me about back in January, and I love Harpal because anyone that says a few reasons why I love Mr. Harpal. Number one, if anyone says you can't teach an old dog new tricks, you haven't met Mr. Harpal. The second thing is the teachability and the consistency in this individual is inspiring to me. And I remember the first conversation we had was, Daniel, if I do this, don't go anywhere, or else you're going to be in big trouble. I don't know if you remember that, Mr. Harpal.
Yeah, I remember. I do.
And one of the biggest things I love about what I do is building good relationships and friendships, and seeing your growth. I'm honored to be part of it. And in this, for everyone watching, in this interview, I want to share Harpal's story of when he first began, even before that, him on this journey of trying to overcome his speech troubles and challenges at work and blah 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 blah, and then basically to where he is now, where I see it as he's someone who inspires people in our program, and you're the one as a beacon of light to show everyone what's possible. So Harpal, welcome to the show.
Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah,
Awesome.
Hi Dan. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
And okay, first of all, I will give my introduction, who I am.
Yeah.
So my name is Harpal Singh, and I'm working here as a civil engineer with the one consulting company. And I came to this country in 2000. Actually, I'm from India, and I did my engineering in 1985. Then I work here and there. Then I went to Dubai and I worked over there for 9 years. Then I came over here in Canada. I got my immigration. I came here with my family, and I'm doing a job with consulting as a civil engineer. And I got my license as a professional engineer. So I'm working as a professional engineer. So how I joined this course, I will let you know how and why. Actually, when I was maybe 6 or 7 years old back home in India, I used to have this issue. I have a lot of blockage, but I still have, but it's not that much. I don't give any shit. So I'm doing good. So back home, when I was 6 or 7 years old, I used to have a stutter. And when I was in school, I was very shy because I was scared that if I'm going to talk or if I'm going to open my mouth, I'm going to stutter. So that thing built in me for a long time. And I took a lot of speech therapies here and there in back home India. But that works for a week or 2 weeks, and after that I go back to scale one. Then the life was going on. I did my education, I got my engineering, I got married, I got 2 kids, but the life was going. But from inside, I was not happy because I was not fully confident. And there was a lot of things which were holding me back because I was not confident inside. I was not happy from inside. So here also I joined a lot of people who what you call a starter group thing, and I discussed with them, but nothing this happened too much. Then one day on the Facebook, I saw Mr. Daniel, and then I thought, oh, okay, let me talk with this gentleman. Then I gave him a call. Then we discussed, and I feel very good, very comfortable. And then I said, okay. So then I joined this course in this year in January, mid of January. And then Daniel teaches a lot of things in like in his modules. So he has 6, 7 modules, one by one, and there are a lot of like important like tips which we have to use on daily basis. So those tips help me a lot. Before I used to have like meetings because being a civil engineering, I have to talk with a lot of like contractors, a lot of engineers, a lot of employees with cities, and so I have to like chair so many meetings. But I, but I was doing, but I was not fully like confident or like happy. So when I joined this course, so I learned a lot of things during this course, and now I'm doing a lot of like meetings. So today I had 2 meetings and I did very well, so no issue. So that was my little background, and like of course I'm only like 62 year old.
He's only 62.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'd love that. And for everyone watching this right now, you can see how authentic it is and how honest and really is. My question to you, Harpal, is, tell us some things that you learned in the program that was really helpful. Because obviously you've experienced and you've learned many things. You tried many different things. What was different about working with me than your average speech therapist or group? What was different about it? What was not usual?
What I learned in this like your like course, because you guys are calling every week, like twice a week, and you are asking everyone, so where you are, what you are doing, so how your like progress is going on. So you are following up and you are asking if you have any question, ask, and you are giving so many important tips to everyone. That helps and that creates a lot of confidence, and that's the main thing. And also there are a lot of things like a like means mindset, positive thinkings, and there are like means each module has so many things which you will learn, and you will and if you are following them, so you will be on the right directions. So that's why I love this course very much.
Well, you would also, if you can add to this, you've listened to module one. So I have 6 modules, but you've listened to module one, from what I remember, multiple times. You've gone through all the modules. I don't know how many times you've gone through module one, for example. Module one has about 6 videos. I think it's about an hour and a half long. How many times have you listened to module one, for example?
Oh, model one, I maybe more than 6 or like 7 times, because the model one is having the base. So as you mentioned that you had to burn your boats. So, oh yeah, absolutely. So that's mindset, because I'm being a 62-year-old. So my wiring is so bad or so old. So I have to break those wiring, and I have to build the new wiring, and I have to change my mindset, because my past and my old wiring, I have to uh, I have to get rid of those my past like the issues. So this module one is really the base of the of this course. Yeah.
Cool. And my next question to you is coaching. So I'm a big fan of coaching. You've gone through it for about 9 months. I believe coaching and having that personal touch is so vital. I want you to talk about why people, they think they can do it on their own. And now you've experienced the coaching calls, the weekly coaching calls. We do one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. We have a public speaking call on Saturday. Talk about how vital that is, because I think a lot of people don't realize it, of how important it is to your growth. And
Absolutely, because we can read the books, we can watch the videos, but if you are every week, twice a week, you are talking face to face on a video, then you feel and you will create inside yourself a lot of confidence. that what you are doing, and there are a lot of other in the group which will give you the like feedback. So that make a big difference. So if you watch it video on YouTube one time, two time, and after that you don't like follow, or you don't like even like remember.
Mhm.
But in this course, when the you give us a lot of tips every day,
Mhm.
and so then we will use those tips and we go from there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Another question I have is community. I always talk about community, being around Prakash and Fabio and Nick and all these different people and Nat. Um, Talk about why that's so important. I think a lot of people, again, going back to doing it on their own, having people around you that are on the same level as you. Talk about why that's important. Talk about, being on phone calls. Yeah, from what I understand, you and Prakash talk all the time. Just talk about why people need a community of other people who stutter or struggle with their speech.
Yeah, because people, those who are having the same issue what I have. So if we talk with the people of the same level, they understand your issue, and we can talk with each other and we can solve, and they give to like hints or like tips to each other, and they give the feedback, and that will make you more confident, and you feel more sort of inspiration to do the work. So that's why we talk with each other and we discuss like with each other like issues, so where you are, so how you feel, so what you are doing, so that makes you more confident. So that's why uh, like means talking in the community make a big difference.
Yeah, and this is why I'm very, as you know this, I'm very picky with who I even bring on to the Master Your Stutter program. I look for people that are ambitious. Everyone, as you're hearing Harpal, I'm very, anyone who joins my program, it's like a family. And I'm very
Right.
careful. I don't just bring in anyone off the street. And I say that in a nice way.
Absolutely.
Because when you have people who are just as ambitious and you get there around that energy and that mindset, naturally you're inspired. So I love that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, and then as we get kind of closer to the end of it, I don't want this call to be so long. I just kind of want people to get to know you,
Sure.
Harpal, and understand
Yeah.
that it's real. Okay, it's real. A
Yeah.
lot of people, and this is kind of like one of the last questions I have for you, is the people who doubt. I mean, listen, when I deal with a 22-year-old or a 30-year-old like Harpal, you've lived more life and you're able to change no matter the situation you're in. My question to you is for people who doubt, they go, well, Harpal, I've been stuttering all my life. Harpal, like, I don't think I can get over this. What words do you have for them? Is change real? Is change possible? Can you really, become this confident speaker that's within you?
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah. So because like as I told you before, one day I was talking with my daughter, and I say, hey, I saw one ad of Daniel on the Facebook. So my daughter told me, hey, Dad, go ahead, and she gave me sort of inspiration. Then same time I gave you a phone call and we talked, and because uh, I was lost for the, I think maybe when I was in university, I was feeling I don't want to die with this like issue. I want to die nicely. I don't want I don't want to say myself, oh shit, this I never like cure, or this I was never like overcome. So I think now I have done at least 90-95%. I'm done. So I feel very confident. I feel very happy. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So change is possible.
Change is possible.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, Harpal, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and you are an inspiration to many others of what's possible and what's real. So any last words that you have for the viewers anyone watching, people who are on the fence, people who are curious, people who think this is real, any, or, or doubting, for example, that this is real or not, any last words that you would give to them?
Yeah, and the last I will say, hey, don't think too much. If you want to get something, get it. Don't take it very long. Just do it. Just do it. That's it. Just do it.
I remember you go, holy smokes, Daniel, this is a little bit expensive, but then you did it.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. Harpal, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for inspiring me and inspiring the viewers. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Daniel, for having me. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Pick up that call.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.